SCHAEFER Can Nebraska get that attacking style defense revved up to be a difference maker in the first game under Erik Chinander? I actually think it can. The Huskers have been very aggressive in fall camp, and that's led to a number of takeaways that weren't happening in the spring. Should that manifest itself on Saturday, Nebraska will be looking to turn defense into offense. No spot on the team boasts more exciting players at the moment than wide receiver. It's quite possibly Nebraska's deepest position, and on Saturday we'll get a chance to see if guys like Mike Williams and Jaron Woodyard can live up to the hype provided by teammates. Both junior college receivers have game-breaking type speed and will challenge Akron vertically. Which one will get loose? Prediction: Nebraska 45, Akron 17. I expect at least one defensive or special teams touchdown from the Huskers today. Michael Bruntz. While most of the attention will be focused on the quarterback spot and Nebraska's new skill players, this will be a good measuring stick game for Nebraska's offensive line. The Huskers will trot out a similar offensive line to a year ago, but this group will need to show improvement out of the gates. How much will that group benefit from the tempo used by Frost and his staff? We'll get our first chance to really see the offense cranked up. Nebraska's offensive line should be able to push around a MAC defensive line, and this game could provide an opportunity for players on Nebraska's second team to get in-game snaps. Saturday's game represents a continuation of competition for the Husker running backs. Running backs coach Ryan Held said last week that he was comfortable playing as many as 4 running backs, and that group includes Greg Bell, Devine Ozigbo, Maurice Washington and Miles Jones. Nebraska's staff wants backs who can make big plays, and those 4 backs will be moved around formations to create mismatches and put pressure on defense. Who will emerge from that group? Nebraska is going to rotate liberally, so those backs will get their chances to impress on Saturday. Prediction: Nebraska 45, Akron 21. The Frost era gets off to a comfortable start. Brian Christopherson. No overthinking this math problem. Adrian Martinez is the man of the moment. A successful debut to me will be determined by the turnover column. If Martinez can avoid a multiple turnover day, and know when to not force the issue and live for another down, that will show as much maturity as any press conference ever could. The best part of this team is the skilled weapons around him. He doesn't have to lift all the weight, and that should be a comforting feeling. While there is worry about the QB depth, the one good thing is this situation now isn't complicated at all. Martinez is that guy, sink or swim. Him knowing that, and not having to think someone else could be coming in if he has a bad quarter, should give him as much freedom as any true freshman could ever hope to have. Lock in on the corners to see if they're locked in. Nebraska needs that position to be good for this defense to really thrive. Lamar Jackson and DiCaprio Bootle could use a confidence-boosting day. An interception would be nice, but a decisive tackle by Jackson in space would send just as much a statement to any critics he's had. But, yeah, this group would love a pick or two. Remember, Nebraska cornerbacks didn't have one interception all of last season. It's also going to be fun when the true freshman backups Cam Taylor and Braxton Clark come in. This staff loves them some Cam Taylor. Now is his first chance to show everyone why. Prediction: Nebraska 46, Akron 17. Martinez has a hand in 4 touchdowns, and someone rips off a longer run than Nebraska had all of last season, which was 40 yards by J.D. Spielman. Yeah, really? That was the longest one.